No one wanted to give me a chance back then.
I just got done with my classes right now. I thought there was gonna be a midterm right now, but it wasn't. It was on Monday, so that's news to me. So I didn't have to come early. I didn't have to rush through it like I did. And I'll tell you exactly. Let me just wait for this guy. I don't know exactly what's going on. Yeah, so what ended up happening was I was rushing to get to class today. I barely ate. Like, I just put my food in a plate real quick, like some pasta, a little bit of pasta, some chicken, some shrimp, and some more chicken, and I ate that. And I drank a protein shake as well. I didn't have time to wait 1 second. This car did not stop at the stoplight. Yeah, that's a little weird, but yeah, I didn't have time to shake actually use the shaker for the protein shake, so I just put the protein powder in I use water. This might sound crazy, but I do water. I don't do grass-fed protein, whatever that is, with the water, because that will taste horrible. That would taste probably awful, but maybe I should find something like that so I can lower my calories by a bit. I don't know how much calories in or whatever it is, but it's not like the processed protein, like the protein powder, I have this vegan one, I think, because it's from Costco, so you probably know the one I'm talking about. I think it's I don't know exactly what the name of it was, but yeah, I drank that, and I had some PB Fit from last year. I bought this PB Fit thing last year, and I still have it. It's basically almost done. It's one more time I can use it. What I used to do back then was I used to make this milk. So I used to think milk was 0 calories. So what I ended up doing was that I just got some weird looks, so I just did the hand thing. I don't know really what that was about, but yeah, I used to think milk was 0 calories, so I used to put a bowl filled with milk, and I'd put some protein powder with it, and put some PB Fit, and put some bananas, I think it was as well. I think it was bananas, and some sort of Oreo pieces. Yeah, or I remember using the Oreo pieces, right? And then I'd put it in the freezer, and then I'd eat that. It would be melted sort of ice cream. I used to think it was healthy, but because I thought milk wasn't calories, and there was probably 500 calories worth of milk from it, because I put so much milk in it, and I used to think milk was 0 calories, so I used to think this was healthy and everything. And yeah, I used to use the PB Fit. That's what I used the PB Fit for, because it was low calorie peanut butter. And I also used it to make what else did I use it for? I remember I used to use it all the time. I used it so much back then. You would have to put the water, and you would have to mix it. But what did I use it for? I don't remember what it was. Let me try to think what it was. What I used to make it with. Because I remember using protein powder. No, here it was. Here's what I used to use it for. So I used to have this I used to do 1 scoop of protein powder. Then I'll put peanut butter. I would put syrup and mix it with water, and it would and you put the Oreo pieces on top of it, and it would be so good. Or it was something like that. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, it was the protein powder. You would put that in water, you would put some water in it, not too much. You would mix it, then put peanut butter. But then I started using PB Fit with it. Oh my god, this traffic's not good. A lot of cars are leaving right now. And it's so cold outside. You can see right now I'm wearing a shirt. It was good in the morning, and shorts, and it was good, but it's so cold now, and I don't know what's going on. There's so many people around the area, but yeah, I used to mix the protein powder. I used to use PB Fit, then I used to put syrup, and then I'd mix it, and it was so good. It was amazing. I think when the peanut butter was better. No, I think here's the thing why I felt like PB Fit was actually a little better with it, because you would have more of it. Because with the peanut butter, 1 scoop of the 1 tablespoon of the peanut butter was 90 calories, but if you use 2 tablespoons with the PB Fit, it's like 60 calories, and it's more protein and everything like that. I didn't see back then why PB Fit was a bad. It's not the best thing to use. You should eat peanut butter because it has more nutrients and everything, and it's better for you. And PB Fit is like sort of like processed, sort of like not the best made compared to peanut butter, because peanut butter is like organic. I think it's much better. It's much better nutrients and everything like that. It has the healthy fats and everything like that, so it's much more better. So I used to do that with the no, hopefully that camera's not off. I might just unplug the thing, charger now. Hopefully that wasn't on. Hopefully that camera wasn't off right now when I was talking right now, because I had some good things I was talking about. So hopefully that's not messed up. But right now, yeah, that's what I used to do. I realized peanut butter was better. And yeah, that's why that's why I had that PB Fit there right there. So when I was using it, I remember that. It's a year old, so maybe it's gone a little bad. It was hurting my stomach while I was driving, because I didn't mix it too well. I just started drinking it because I was in such a hurry. I had to drink it. Like I don't got time to mix it anymore. I was mixing for a bit, and I'm like, I don't got time, so I just drank it all. And yeah, that ate the chicken while leaving. I packed some snack, like just a protein bar and some goldfish. Didn't eat any of it. I don't feel that hungry actually. Maybe because I ate so much protein that filled me up today. So usually I feel so hungry when I leave the campus, like after my classes. I feel very hungry, not hungry, tired though. And yeah, that's why I was rushing to get to the classes. Then after my first, see, here's what happened though in my class. I came in and thought there was gonna be an exam. Turns out the actual teacher guy thing wasn't actually there, so we had another guy who was doing it. And you know, while I was in that classroom, the entire class, like almost the entire class, I could not stop thinking about my wrestling. That, oh, I'm not going to be wrestling the first semester. Oh, I'm just a wasted talent. You know, I had so much potential. I had so much this, and now I'm just wasted. Now I'm just useless, you know? Am I even worth anything now as a human? Because now my sport, like, you know, I'm wasting time here. What am I even doing here now at this college? I can't even wrestle here, so what's the point? You know what I'm saying? And these thoughts and everything were like getting into my head. So while that was happening, the whole class and everything, they were all participating, and randomly out of nowhere, I don't know, my teacher started talking to me. And I'm like, I wasn't even there, so he was talking to me. I'm like, wait, you're talking to me? He's like, yeah. And I don't know exactly what he said. He's like, do you have any questions? And I'm like, no. I just got sidetracked before. I don't know exactly. I said something like, I got sidetracked before. I got sidetracked. He's like, are you? I don't know. He asked me something, and then I told him that I just got sidetracked, and I'm like, no, I don't have any questions. So, yeah, it was strange. I felt a little, weird. I felt a little embarrassed for like 3 seconds, and then all of a sudden, once again, I'm like, why do I care about what? No one cares now. After like 2 minutes, no one's gonna be thinking about being all. Maybe for one day, some people might be like, oh, why was he making? I was doing hands, because in the content and everything, you do hands and stuff. Like early on, that's what they said that was engaging. When people start doing their hands and stuff, and I used to do that a bit. And sometimes in these videos, I'll do my hands a bit. So when I was doing the hands, no one really talks like that in person. So I felt a little weird. Maybe no one really noticed. Maybe they did for one day. For maybe tonight, like when they go like home or something tonight, or go back into their rooms, dorms, whatever it is, eating dinner tonight. Maybe before they're gonna go to sleep, they're thinking like, "Oh, that guy was weird," or "What was he doing?" But after that, they're not gonna really think about me too much. And even then, as long as they're not actually physically punching me, I don't care what another person thinks of me really. But yeah, it was weird. That was my first time really talking to class. I was a little I wasn't talking like how I talk right now. My voice is different because it was my first time talking in class, and I was thinking so much about my wrestling. I was so upset as well in there because I was just thinking like, oh, I'm such a wasted. What way is this taking me? Oh, this is taking me a whole other way. This is. Maybe go this way. What is going on? This is a long thing. And I was recording the first part. Go back onto it. Enter. I was recording the first part of this before I was recording it, but halfway through it, I was like, having such a headache from the protein thing. I'm like, I gotta scratch this. I'm like, this thing's not gonna be good. So I actually redid it. Like, this is the thing now. So then after that, we did that. After that, they said they're handing out the quizzes. I left, of course, because I don't want to pick up all this stuff. I just don't really feel like I belong here now. So I'll be honest. Like, I'll be brutally honest. I do not feel like I belong here. Like with the sport and everything now, I can't do my sport now. Now I feel like my identity's gone, first of all, and now I feel like I don't even belong here. I just had this weird thing. I got actually out of here real easy. Yeah, everyone wants to go right for some reason. No one wants to go left. It's like in soccer, for example, you know, everyone wants to play left wing. No one wants to play right wing, because when you play left wing, your dominant side is your right leg. When you play right wing, I had still to drive. I don't know what else. Moving my legs and stuff. When you play right wing, your leg is focused on the left leg. Your left leg is the dominant leg. Like, it's the leg that's past you. You have to be a lefty in order to play right wing. I mean, there are some righties that play right wing, but because you're on the right side, so you cut inside and you shoot with your left. You know, I just got a little sidetracked, but yeah, like that's the overall thing. That's how I used to, because I used to play a lot of FIFA back in the day. Now it's EASC. Don't play it anymore, which is weird. My first year not playing it. You know, everyone says that, like, because the game's gone downhill from where it used to be back in its prime days, and now everyone's usually like, oh, I'm gonna quit this game. Oh, this is my last year playing this, because the whole sports franchise, like the game, became this. Oh my god, this place such heavy. This is why everyone wanted to go right, because it's such heavy traffic here. Oh, he's letting me in. Oh, what a nice dude. See, that's why no one wanted to come in here. There's such heavy traffic. But back in the day, they the whole franchise, it used to be a lot more fun to play. The gameplay has got a lot worse, and the franchise is so focused on money that I actually stopped playing it now. Oh my god! Like this is my first year I fully stopped. Last year I was playing it for a bit. I stopped playing it in I played it from September, October, and then that's like in my wrestling season. That's when I started playing it a lot. Like, you know, I come back home after practice, and I would play it and everything like that. But after that, I really stopped playing it. I just do not have. I think after December time, that's when my team got so good, and I'm like, I can't play this anymore. It's like boring. So this year, I decided to buy the $5 edition, the trial, to see how it was. It was still bad, so I didn't end up playing it. This is my first year. This is almost end of October, and I still haven't touched the game yet. I like even though I'm wrestling and everything, this was a sport that I always did. Like, I always loved to play it in like outside, and I love to play it like just in general. And hopefully that was I made the right turn. Let's go, because this navigation system's all messed up right now. So it's doing a weird thing now. So it's not some guys behind me. So he's not happy with me. This is the thing. Everyone on this road hates me so much. But yeah, this is my first year not playing it, so I don't really play anything anymore. And before, I was so focused on 20 times a day posting that I literally did not play any games all day. Now I have to refocus on how to spend my time instead, you know, because that's why I started listening to music a lot more now, because I have so much time now. So yeah, I gotta focus on figuring out what to do now. You know, I gotta figure out how to be productive with my time. Even though I have more time, I gotta be more productive. You know what I'm saying? This is an issue with that a lot of people fall into. That, you know, they have a lot of time, but now all of a sudden they start scrolling. What is going on? Oh, calm down. Oh, what is going? Oh, it's a 30 mile. What? What is he doing? We both got to the same place, same time. I'm resisting the urge right now to just hop at this guy. What is if he goes left? Yeah. Oh my god. That's some crazy work. I don't really know what that was all about, but yeah, a lot of people, what ends up happening, a lot of people now, I don't know what he was doing. Oh, you have to understand, I'm on the right side of the road, right? We're on local roads right now, so I'm on the right side of the road, right? He comes on the left side of the road, he's like right behind me, he's like flashing his lights and everything like that. And he's like going super fast all of a sudden. And he speeds past me. It's like I'm going at 30. It's at 30, and he goes like 50 fast. Like he's like speeding up and everything. I'm like, what? He's like right behind me. He's like to the side. I don't know what he wanted me to do. Did he want me to go faster or he wanted me to stop? I don't know. It's a weird dude. But yeah, the point is now that a lot of people end up when they go to college. You know, because in high school you go to school 5 days a week for 6 hours usually. I don't know, some people do different type of stuff. I don't know, it's pretty strange. What is going on in this road? Why is this dude like getting out of his car in the middle of the street? Oh, it's not gonna be easy to get back in. Maybe it is. That was actually not. That was a good way to get in. Oh, I'm gonna be in heavy traffic now, so now I won't have any issues right now, because now I'm gonna be in traffic for the next like 20-30 minutes. It's gonna be absolutely amazing right now. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, the thing is with like guys that go into college is they get so much extra time, you know. And what ends up happening is a lot of people end up first of all skipping their lectures after the first week, which you should not do. Do not do that. Once you fall into the trap, once you do it once, you're not gonna go back. Alright? I'll be brutally honest. I went to my math lecture for 3 weeks and I haven't gone back in like 8 weeks now. I think it is. I haven't gone back, which is a little. The thing is though, they're teaching math, and I already took pre-calc in high school, so I didn't get the college credit for it, but I took the class, so maybe it's I took pre-calc and then I dropped AP Calc and took intro to calculus. So I took pre-calc, or maybe that was intro to pre. No, that was pre-calc. I took pre-calc in 10th grade, in 11th grade. So yeah, so now I haven't gone to a lecture in so long, and the thing was I used my free time to produce content so much, which ended up harming me more than it helped me, but in the end, I still built that discipline and drive doing that, and now I have so much time. I'm more grateful. Now I know how to really edit better, so that's good. But a lot of people, what they end up doing is, first of all, they start scrolling, they start, wasting time really, and then they end up like procrastinating all day. So, for example, even though I wasted those 7 hours, like a lot, like I think maybe 4 hours every single day making content, uploading it, and everything like that, when I was doing 20x, maybe longer. The thing was with me is I was being productive. Like I wasn't like harming myself. When you scroll, you're harming yourself. Like you're directly harming yourself. Like it's making your attention spans smaller. Like it's harder for you to focus on stuff. It's harder for you to care. You have more of a lack of empathy. When you're seeing so much stuff all day, first of all, like your head, like you have a caveman's head. Like that's what I hear. I don't know. These cavemen back then, like if you took a 30-year-old caveman and you just gave him the ability to start scrolling and start playing, he would lose his mind. And just like you are losing your mind doing that right now, maybe. Well, It's become such a normal thing to just scroll all day, like for hours. I can't imagine myself scrolling for longer than 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Dude, scroll for hours. It's crazy. I can't imagine ever sitting on my phone directly for more than an hour. It's like crazy work. I don't want to sound too unrelatable because maybe a lot of people do it, but for me, I used to scroll a lot. I used to scroll a lot, and I found some funny stuff. But I feel like scrolling became like, I just saw so much more improvements in my life when I stopped doing it, and I started realizing that it was a habit that I couldn't break, and that's when it became bad. But it's a habit that you can't break, and something that you end up relying on almost. It ends up becoming bad. Like I couldn't sit down straight anymore. Like in class, I wanted to jump all over the place. Like I couldn't sit in class anymore because I was just so out of it, and my anxiety and everything all of a sudden was crazy. Towards the end of my senior year, that's when I started scrolling a lot. In the start of my senior year, that's when I started scrolling like a lot more. Before I didn't even know what scrolling even was. I'm lucky I was late to it. A lot of dudes are scrolling while they're like in 5th grade. It's just crazy. Like the YouTube shorts, scrolling up 5th grade. You know what? That's gonna mess up your head. I never done that. You know what I used to watch when I was in 5th grade? The football players. You know the football players. Their mansions. That's what the type of houses that they used to live in. That's what I used to watch. I didn't watch anything else. Or like challenges, like challenges in sports, stuff like that. Like that's really all I used to watch. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really watch any of that weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like guys watch weird stuff now, which is at 5th grade, watching like Roblox. I would never watch a Roblox video because they're weird. I would play Roblox when I was in 5th grade. I only played Roblox in 5th grade. I didn't play any other year. Or it was 4th grade. I don't remember. No, I think it was 5th grade. Let me think. Maybe it was 4th grade. No, I think it was definitely 5th grade. I think it was 5th grade. 5th grade, everything was all weird. You had to like fake who you were, and I felt like in 5th grade for me, like I had to fake who I was and try to fit. It was hard faking in 5th grade. I feel like we acted more mature in 5th grade than we do now. Like I felt like we were in my 5th grade, we were acting like adults when we were in 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe that was my just 5th grade, but like they were all just like acting like adults and everything like that. No one was having fun or anything. You know what I'm saying? But now I like do whatever. Like after 5th grade, I was like, I'm who I am really. Like I don't really care. I'm a fun person, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like in my 6th grade year, oh my god, that was one of the funnest times I ever. Oh my god, this road is so empty. Oh my god, we're all over the place. Oh my god, but this road is so empty right now. Yeah, these dudes are loving it right now. They're going, oh my god, you have to understand. I was just sitting in traffic. I could show like the actual like video. Like I'm like, it's empty. It's empty. Like the whole thing right now is just empty road right now. There's no one here. This is crazy. A second ago, I was just sitting in traffic. The whole road is empty. Like both sides are empty right now. Like the front going and like both directions are empty. Now it's not empty. Now it's coming. But that thing was just completely empty. I've never seen the road like that, especially this one. That's weird, but yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, back in 5th grade, I used to act like a fake person. I also was talking to this one person for half my 5th grade year. She did end up saying that she liked me and everything, and I ran away, and I never talked to her ever again. Which, here's the thing, I did like her too, so I don't know why I did that. I think I got a little nervous, so I'm like, I can't do this. I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna say why I ended up doing, because that's more embarrassing, but I did end up getting away from her, really. Let's just put it that way. No, I didn't end up talking to her anymore. which is, you know, rough. I lost a friend, and I lost someone who I liked at the time, the only person who I liked. So, yeah, that was a little weird. Why did I even do that? But it's in 5th grade. But then she ended up again trying to text me back in 8th grade. Not me, but one of my siblings. I don't know exactly what she was saying in that message or something like that, but why didn't, like, I don't know really. I must have left a good mark. And that's the thing, that I had such a good personality as well. Like, I was a fun kid. I was a adorable kid. You know, very, very. I was always known as a good-looking little kid. Trust me, I was. I'm not like I don't know, like a lot of kids like out there. Have you seen ever those dudes that post their baby picture as their Instagram profile picture? Never trust those people. That's the last time they ever were innocent in their life. They are demons, those people that post their baby pictures. I don't know why they do that, but they're usually the worst type of people. People that have their profile picture on Instagram as their baby picture, they're the worst people in the world. But I was actually like an adorable kid. Like, I don't know, these dudes, even when they post their baby pictures, they're mad ugly. Some of them, not all of them. But yeah, that's gonna suck because I lost someone that I genuinely felt like I had a connection with. You know, I had a dream. We all had this dream that we saved our crush from the school threat. We've all had that. I'm not gonna say the exact word, but we've all had that word. I mean, because I don't even know what I can even say anymore. You know, it's so weird. Everything's getting so desensitized and everything like that nowadays. You don't even know. I mean, no one watches this. So I can say whatever, but yeah. We call it. Yeah, we all had a dream that we saved our crush from that person. We've all had a dream like that before. Like all of us. Like we've all had it. Like I had a dream multiple times with that where we would where I'd take her and I would beat the guy up in front of her. You know what I'm saying? And then she would love me and everything like that. But yeah. No, but here's the thing. She didn't even tell me that she liked me. She told one of her friends, and everyone started running up to me and telling. That's the thing. It was pressure. It wasn't even that. That's what they used to do all the time. They did the same. That happened to me again in 7th grade, where a bunch of guys ran up to me, and they're like, "Oh, this girl likes you so. This girl likes you and everything. Oh my god." And at the time, she was known as we call it the prettiest girl in our grade, which I looked at her and I'm like, I don't want her. I think it's because of her glasses. I don't know. Why was she wearing glasses? I don't even know. I don't know. Back then, I used to think of glasses as nerds. So, when I saw her, I'm like, this person might be a geek. I don't want to be around her. Now, I don't really know what she's really doing too much. I think she's I actually do know a little bit. Because I saw her one time on my profile. She's actually a cheerleader at, I don't know what D1 school it is. I don't know, somewhere away. It's good, you know. Yeah, whatever. You know, all these people that are in college, all the athletes, they've always been stars since they were like little kids. I just came out of nowhere, and I feel like that's something like sort of bothers people a little bit. You know, like the thing is like, so there's so much talented people that kind of like that work their whole lives, and then you see me who work insanely hard. A lot of people don't see the insanely hard part, so they think I got lucky and stuff like that. I just had good genetics, you know, which that's not even true. I started off at 260. I mean, you saw me towards my end of my high school like 170. I couldn't even bench my body weight really, so I didn't even have that good genetics back then. Nowadays, it's a little weird, and that's what people are seeing me nowadays and thinking that, you know, maybe he might be maybe taking something a little bit. Not taking something, but I look very big now. I'm like 210 now. So yeah, I'm like I am bigger size than some of the university kids here. I don't see too much guys here that lift too much. This college is more like a medical college sort of thing. So know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly why I'm here anymore. I don't really know. That's what I'm saying. It's not even a college that I'm gonna be honest, I haven't talked to one person here. Even in class, I've talked to total of 2 people ever. I haven't talked to anybody here. And that's not because I'm antisocial. Nobody here talks to each other. And also, a lot of foreign exchange students, so I don't really understand what they're saying too much. So, yeah, but nobody here even talks to. Did I miss the? No, I didn't. Nobody here even talks. Now I'm getting a little hungry now, but before it wasn't. But yeah, no one here really talks to each other. So it just feels like a community college almost. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as well, this is a college where a lot of smart kids go to this college, so they're lacking communication skills. And this is what I'm saying about the free time thing before, where a lot of the guys in college spend a lot of time scrolling, and this also affects their communication skills as well. That's what I started noticing with my scrolling a lot. When I started scrolling, it started giving me like a replacement as a human connection almost, and like I started talking to people less. You know, I'm embarrassed to say what I'm about to say right now, but I'll say it. I used to watch those not Sigma edits, like those Patrick Bateman edits, not the Sigma ones. I used to watch the Sigma ones as well, and used to think they were insanely dumb. I don't know why. But no, I used to watch the Patrick Bateman edits and those other like tough, like cold guys, you know, like those quiet guys, and I used to try to be like them. I'm really embarrassed to say that. For like 2 weeks in my senior year, I started trying to be like them. I tried to be like that mysterious guy, that mysterious quiet guy. I also cut off all my hair, I did really short hair so I could be like that one guy who's like, you know that one scene where the girl's like, are you happy or sad? And he's like, sad. And he's like, are you worried that I'll break your heart? And he's like, I'm already broken. I want to be like that. I don't know exactly if I said the exact exact scene. I don't remember if that's the exact words, but I want to be like that guy. So I stopped talking to everybody. I started walking past people that I talked to in the regular, and I was like thinking like, oh, I'm tough. I'm this guy now. And then I come back home and I'm like, wait, I just wasted the whole day not talking to anybody. Except there's one, I would do that sometimes. I would not talk to anybody the whole day and think I was that one of those guys in those edits. But in my 4th period class, you know, sometimes I'd come to school like being all like upset and stuff, like, you know, very upset, like try to act like I'm in a bad mood. Because this is the thing that these guys did. They used to act like they were in a bad mood all the time, like upset all the time. So I used to try to be like them for a little bit. So I used to come to school like, and I used to come into my 4th period class acting all upset. And I'm telling you, me and the boys in my 4th period class, I'm telling you, they got me laughing within like 2 minutes. Yo, I'm telling you, that class, I didn't have any good classmates my senior year, even though I didn't know anybody in that class before. I mean, they were all underclassmen. I was the only senior in that class, so. But no, that was the funniest class I've ever been into. Like, I'm telling you, that whole time it was a cooking class, so we had the table, and I'm telling you, straight away we would all just start cracking jokes, and within like 3 minutes, my boys got me laughing. I'm telling you, coming to class, like I know, like upset and stuff, and I'm telling you, they got me laughing within like 2 minutes. That was overall, looking back now, it's actually one of the best classes I ever had. Which is weird. I mean, because like I was like looked up to heavy in that class. So I was the only senior and I was the wrestling guy, so everyone viewed me as the best wrestler in that class, which is pretty sick. You know, I was not at the time. I was doing pretty bad towards the end. And then when I came back with the buzz hair and everything like that, I came in halfway. Through my halfway through January. I came back after disappearing for a while with buzz hair. So I mean, they all like laughed at me a little bit. No, they said that she looked nice. You know, the thing was, you know, they weren't like the most like popular kids, but they were the most funniest kids I've ever met in my life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the kids in high school that were popular in my grade, they weren't even good looking. Usually popular kids are good looking. They were not. I looked at the type of options I had in my senior year. I probably shouldn't say this type of stuff, but I looked at the options I had in my senior year, and I'm like, I'm dirty bulking. There's no options for me here. What is this? Like, there's over like 500 kids in the grade, and they're still all upset about their COVID year. Because I feel like I was thinking about that this morning as well. That a lot of the kids here, like a lot of the kids that were in my grade, they came into high school, you know, in their freshman year, with their whole COVID thing and everything, like their whole COVID. So like it was like all like dark and everything. It felt like a dark period. The reason why I was thinking about this was like, I was thinking to them, like, I haven't talked to anybody in college in a while. And I used to think in my first year of high school, I used to think it was a flex, you know, not talking to anybody for a while. Because back in middle school, I used to talk to everybody, but nobody talked to anyone in the first majority of the first year. Towards the end, when everyone came back together, it was still weird. Kids were still weird. I'll be honest, I was weird. I wasn't that weird. I still talked to, you know, a couple of people and stuff like that. Like, I was still good and everything like that, but I was weird. Looking back now, I was weird. And I feel like that's why I fit. That's why I fit along with everybody, because I was weird, but like, I don't know. I was mad funny back then. I still am now, but I'm not as like, now I'm strong. Back then I was more heavier as well. I think during that time I was only 240, so it wasn't that bad at that time. I think maybe during the winter time, that's when I was at my worst, at like 260-ish. But then I was like at 245-ish. I started walking around a lot in school, so that started off a little bit by burning a little bit of fat. So that was a good way for me. During the lunch period, I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't have a lunch table or anything like that. So I just used to walk around the school. I used to walk just around the whole school. So that helped me a lot, burn some calories, because there was no one to talk to. It was so weird that year. It's weird, but looking back on it, it was weird now. Really weird looking back on it now, because it's a weird time. I feel like I was just very weird at that time. I don't know. Every freshman's weird, but yeah, I was like weird to a point where like they liked me, but I feel like they were laughing at me, and that's why I started losing a lot of friends. When I started losing weight and being the best version of myself, I felt like when I was that old self, like that's why I had the most friends, and I lost a ton of friends all of a sudden when I ended up being better. Like, I'm being honest, in my freshman year, we had I had like everybody around me. I had like basically the whole grade loving me. And by my senior year, I had nobody. What? Nobody was friends with me. I couldn't even name like 5 kids in my senior year who was actually friends with me. That's a little bit of exaggeration. Maybe like 20, something like that. But I like regular kids I can generally talk to. Like, I can generally text and they'll reply. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have anybody. I feel like as well, like a lot of kids there back then were just trying to fit in a lot. But yeah, now afterwards you'll see, bro, they fall off so hard. They fall off so hard. So much people after high school. A year, give it a year, they fall off so badly. It's crazy. And maybe some people are watching this and thinking that, oh, I fell. I mean, you can't say I fell off because of everything I'm doing in my sport. A lot of dudes in high school who ego me a bit sometimes, you know, would like have ego, stuff like that. All of a sudden, they were viewing my stories while I didn't even have them added. They were all of a sudden watching me a little more, which, you know, really says a lot about that. That's how you know they peaked and everything. You don't want to be like that guy who is mean to everybody, and not mean, but like, no one was really mean to me too much. Some people maybe looked at me like, oh, I'm stupid, because I was a clown. I'm not a clown. I used to make a lot of jokes and I used to laugh a lot, you know. And some people they didn't like it too much because they were all trying to act like nonchalant and everything. And now they can act nonchalant while they have no what do you call it? Yeah, while they have no like no goals really. Like no I don't know really what a lot of people do. I don't really focus on it too much. I just seen it every single once in a while. It's just that, like, I lost a lot of friends my senior year, so sometimes I feel like I have a little more, like, you know, anger a little bit more towards a lot of them. But the point is, what I was trying to say is that yeah, I didn't have they weren't the most like popular in the world, but like, I mean, the other, like, yeah, they weren't the most popular, but they were the funniest kids to ever be around. They were all athletes as well, but they weren't like crazy popular. Like, they didn't go like to all the places and everything like that. They were just like fun to be around. Like, they weren't insane world-class athletes. Like, they were just decent athletes in their sport. They were varsity athletes still. So being a varsity athlete is a big thing. I didn't even know that's a big thing, because, you know, when you're in that spotlight and everything like that, you don't even think it's a big deal. Like, when I was wrestling in high school, I didn't think it was a big deal. Now looking back on it, people view varsity sports as so much, and I'm like, man, I should have enjoyed it. I should have thought it more for myself. I think that's why some people have egos and stuff like that, some athletes, and I didn't even have a slight bit of ego, because I didn't even care. I just wanted to wrestle. You know what I'm saying? Now I can look back and see, like, some of the freshmen are on varsity, like the wrestling ones. I can see why they have a little bit more egos and stuff like that. But yeah, that was the funniest class that I've ever been to in my life. And yeah, I'm just waiting for this guy. But yeah, I have a lot more stuff to talk about. The only issue is I'm like right at my room right now, so I can't really talk too much anymore. I'll talk a little bit more. Then afterwards I went to my writing class. I did my research. There was a research argument of essay thing. It was about injuries and for athletes, and we only were supposed to write 500 words, but I wrote 600 words in like 20 minutes. I needed to take the whole class period. And the reason why I think I did this so quickly is because I was so passionate about it. You know, I had passion around it, and I like could have insight about it. It was about college athletes, why college athletes get injured so much, and how can we stop this? Or something. How can who can stop? I don't know, something along the lines of that. But yeah, I wrote so much because it was like knee injuries. That was the thing. But I said I did injuries for all athletes. I was gonna do knee injuries because my knee's currently hurting from wrestling, but I decided not to do it because I don't know. I didn't know too much about other sports, and I don't want to like let anyone know really I'm around. I talked about it before. I don't like telling anybody that I wrestle. I just like to do my sport and do whatever. But yeah, overall that was it. Really, that was my class. That was overall my day right now. This was my way of talking to people. This is my only time I talk to people. So yeah, I'm happy to continue growing, being the best version of myself. I feel like that was a lot better what I did right now compared to before. Before I was not talking as well, and I feel like the reason why I was is because I don't know, I was feeling a little weird, but now I feel back to normal, feel the best version of myself, which is good. The reason why I'm saying I feel like the best version is because I just talked. I feel like I communicated with other people and felt like communicating better. I felt like when I came back as well from the car ride, like the ride forward, that's when I was also feeling a little bad. I'm like, wait, did I just lose my communication skills? Did I just like, am I bad now? Am I rough now? You know what I'm saying? But I did well overall. You know, just gotta upload 2 new videos I think today as well. You know, overall just continue growing. You know, just even though this sucks, the situation I'm in right now, I'm still smiling through it. You know, at the end of the day, I can walk. I'm able to talk. I can go to school. I have no issues with that. I have clean water. I'm breathing right now. You know, it's sick. I have no injuries right now. My knee's good. My elbows are good. Everything is good. So I'm grateful for all that. Like, generally speaking, like, I was going to talk about that a lot more on the car ride here. I was thinking about that before, but I was talking about a ton of other stuff. But yeah, I was thinking before, like, you know, a lot of athletes aren't grateful just to be able to compete in their sport till they get injured. Then all of a sudden when they're injured, that's what I was writing a lot about injuries and stuff like that. So like a lot of athletes, you know, they aren't grateful for their being able to walk really until all of a sudden now their legs are injured. Now they have to walk in crutches. Now they're like, oh, this sucks. Yeah, and overall just permanent injury. Let's say for example you're in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. Now you're thinking every single day like, oh my god, when I was walking it was so great. But back then you didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm able to walk right now. You know how crazy that is? I'm being able to drink water. Just everything like that. You know what I'm saying? That's insane. That's crazy. I'm just grateful for that. But it is hard, you know, adjusting to like the whole thing right now. You know, it's hard really, but it's gonna make, when I get back onto the mat again and being able to compete, it's gonna feel a lot better because I'm going through this chapter right now and I'm more grateful for it. You know, you always see the spotlight, but you don't see like the things behind it. And maybe the people like for example, for me, maybe I don't feel like a lot of people would care about seeing the spotlight, like the things behind the scenes. But I don't know, maybe some people do. I would care, so I'm like, why not? I mean, you can see my whole thought. I feel like a lot of people, when they say that, the reason why they don't talk about their bad moments is because they have no good moments to show after. You know what I'm saying? I already had good moments before, and I can show good moments after. So I'm like, I'll show you this time with the thing that most athletes hide. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to have a lot of people, when they show this type of stuff, that it lowers their image. You know what I'm saying? When an athlete's always doing well, they have a higher image. But yeah, to other people, to like certain people. But yeah, I'm sure, because I don't care about my image at all. I'm gonna be honest. No one knows about this yet. I probably gotta tell a lot of people soon, because I can't keep telling everybody that, like, I can't keep on telling the people that comment on my videos that I'm wrestling unattached, and I can't keep telling my and yeah, no one in my area knows right now. Like, no one, like, none of the my teammates or anything knows my situation right now. No one knows what's actually going on. My current teammates here don't even know I wrestled last year in college. I've only met 3 of them, so I don't. That's how, like, yeah, the practice is on the best here, but and my college teammates don't even know what's going on. They don't even know if I'm wrestling anymore. They don't even know what college I'm in right now. I mean, I told them that I used to drive 50 minutes to get there, so hopefully they understand that I'm here. But yeah, I don't really know. I should probably gotta let everyone know what I want to do right now. I emailed a coach before, asking him that some stuff about if I want to have the idea to come back, because that's what I want to do. I can't wrestle here anymore because I can't cut weight anymore unless I drop a ton of weight. And as well, like, I want to save my eligibility. If I wrestle over there, I get to save extra year, so that's good. So I want to do that. But yeah, another day just improving, being grateful, not listening to music. I was listening to music in the car, and I shouldn't have, and I stopped it because a thing happened, and I think it might have shooken me a little bit, and I won't listen to music anymore. Probably because I'll give me more stronger reason. But yeah, that's it really. I'm gonna go to eat now. That was a 50-minute drive almost. Wow.